Okay, here we are. Rode the mine.
And we're back.
We're back. Rode the minecart to electricity land, and now we have to solve yet another puzzle.
Yet another puzzle, more puzzles.
How many puzzles? Who knows? That's also a puzzle.
It's called Puzzles, the game. Because there's a lot of puzzles.
Puzzles on puzzles on puzzles. Everything's a puzzle. Life's a puzzle.
Puzzle, puzzle, everything's a puzzle. Okay.
The puzzle of life. Now, who would build a minecart that drives into an electric button?
Honestly. It's like they don't want you to get to the end.
God. People. It's like they want you to think because it'll make you smarter or something. Mr. Noodle. This is quite the conundrum.
This is quite the conundrum.
Will Naota be able to solve the puzzle? Tune in next week.
Jeez.
Up. Oh, nope. You died.
I did.
You done did it now.
Okay.
I was reading this thing because I get emails from Google because, you know, I have a YouTube channel, so they send me stuff to tell me how to improve and whatnot. And apparently, I don't know if this has already been implemented or what, but apparently there's going to be some kind of like censorship that's going to be added to YouTube. So if you're watching a video that has improper language that you don't want your children or yourself to hear, there will be a feature to fix that.
You're telling me that YouTube is going to be able to detect when a curse word is said?
Allegedly, yes.
That is impressive.
And I've heard a lot of people because, you know, there have been rumors saying like, oh, it's too late to get into YouTube because it's going downhill or whatever, and there's no
money. I've been saying that for years.
Yeah, there's no money in it anymore, and I would like to say that that is not true. I mean, a lot of people do use Patreon, which is helpful. We don't really have the fan base for that yet, but there is nothing wrong with YouTube. There are millions of new viewers every day.
Of course. And there's so much content out there.
And all it takes is the right person to turn your video from 0 to YouTube hero.
So the next game we're playing, YouTube Hero?
YouTube Hero. It's kind of like Guitar Hero, but it's all about YouTubing. When I was little, Because you remember, you used to get, like, PS1 demos in the PlayStation magazine.
Oh yeah.
Well, when I was little, we got those demos, and I'd have to say, one of my favorite ones was, I think the game was called Medieval, and you were a knight in a museum. I've never actually played the game, but the demo was great. Anyway, but so we got a demo, and my brother's like, "Hey, you want to play pool on this demo?" And me, being a 10-year-old or whatever, was like, "Oh, it's a game about swimming." But I was wrong. It was a game about billiards.
A billiards game? What? Nobody wants to play that.
Yeah. Billiards games are rather a lot easier than the real game.
I'd rather play real billiards. Like, I'd rather play real football. Like, I'd rather play real basketball.
I agree.
I'm not really into the sports video games.
Nah, and there won't be any. Probably none on this channel. But what about Blood Bowl? Have you ever heard of Blood Bowl?
Did you say Bloodborne? I'll definitely play some Bloodborne.
Not Bloodborne, Blood Bowl.
Oh, I heard you. I know.
Oh.
No, I've never heard of that game, actually.
Well, it is a football game, but instead of traditional football, you kill your opponents.
What? That's crazy.
It is crazy. This level got really dark.
It got really twisted very quickly.
And your eyes glow because you are the devil.
I hope not.
Oh, guess the world's done spinning. Darkness falls upon the land.
Creatures come.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool games in those demo things, and like remembering back on that,
Yeah.
video games aren't nearly as creative as they used to be.
I beg to differ.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, look at the game that we're playing right now.
Well, yeah, this game is pretty creative, but this is also not a AAA title.
And, I mean, I think this channel proves it, and I'll be a huge proponent of it. Video games don't have to be a AAA title for it to be fun.
And that's why we do what we do. But like, I'm talking about like games like Tiny Tank. You'll never see a Tiny Tank again.
I don't think I've ever played that.
You were a tank and you were tiny.
Oh, of course. Tiny Tank.
Watch out for those machine guns.
Yeah, they don't like you.
Man, this game just got serious. Now you're being shot at.
Yeah, honestly, this is a level of sophistication that I haven't encountered before.
We got the sentry turret set up.
Yeah, I'm getting an idea.
It's coming to me. So what is the need to set up guns everywhere? Somebody doesn't want visitors.
Honestly, it's quite rude.
Yeah. Ah, I see what you're doing. You're gonna blow up that gun with the other gun.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sneaky, sis.
That connects 4. Alright, what is... this game have for me next?
I don't know, probably something difficult.
Probably.
Looks like something with electricity. Hey look, there's a tire back there. The tire returns. Oh, gravity puzzles.
So what, is the tire iron?
Tire iron. I get it. It wouldn't be a puzzle game without gravity puzzles.
Gravity. Do you understand the gravity of our situation right now?
Blood makes the grass grow.
There's nothing back there. Okay. I think I see what they want me to do.
The tire has returned to get its vengeance. You flattened my brother. Prepare to get popped.
Yeah, this is definitely new territory.
Well, that almost squished you.
It really almost did.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Rather interesting.
Oh, now you're dead. This boy is rather fragile.
He really is. Then again, that box was coming in at a high speed, so I can't really blame him.
It's probably full of tires, too.
It's quite the interesting puzzle.
Push it to the limit. Limit!
I'm sure where there's a will, there's a way.
I was watching Scarface recently, so I have all these 80s songs stuck in my head now.
Fantastic. You know, the main character here kind of reminds me of Huey from the Boondocks.
Huh. Not really a show that I've gotten into.
It's a really good show. It's funny, it's satirical, it's absurd, and it really shows you the dichotomy of life.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched it when it was on, if I was in the right place, but it's not something that I would actively seek out to watch. But, in my opinion, Adult Swim's gone downhill. It's like, what, 95% Family Guy now?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the recent events in Rick and Morty and it not being on air.
Never watched it.
You've never watched Rick and Morty?
Nope.
Dude.
I've heard a lot about it, but...
Dude. Come on. You gotta watch Rick and Morty.
That's what I've been told. Just like I gotta watch Game of Thrones, but never seen that either. Well, not too much of it. My taste in shows is similar to my taste in video games.
Eclectic.
Yes. Like I finished Bates Motel and have started watching Hemlock Grove.
Lock Grove.
Hemlock Grove.
Oh, Hemlock Grove.
I'm not sure what you're trying to do.
Well, I was trying to get up to that ladder up there.
Hmm.
But that is not an option. So
I
now I'm basically.
can tell you what you need to do.
But I don't want you to tell me what I need to do.
Alright, then I won't. Just go ahead and struggle. See if I care.
Hey, life is a struggle, and I am a man who will face it.
I thought life was a highway.
Only to hell,
Ah,
but you can always change the road you're on and take a stairway to heaven.
aha. No, why is heaven a stairway and hell is a highway?
Because you have to take your time on a stairway, and on a highway you can pretty much go really fast.
Hmm. Interesting.
I guess, I don't know. You go fast and loose on a highway.
Fast and wild, just like you lived your life.
According to the scholars.
Hmm.
This is a tough one.
So, Naota, here's a question. What sort of music are you into? I think this is something we've never really talked about.
Music. Oh gosh, I'm into like indie and rock and like classical and jazz. Big band. I love Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Like, I love like every kind of music. You know, I listen to Japanese rock and a lot of like salsa and merengue and dude, the list goes on. I listen to everything. I love rap. I love rap music.
Okay.
Wu-Tang, you know, ain't none to mess with. But geez, everything probably except for country. Country is like the only genre of music that
Yes.
I just do not like.
I can agree with that.
I mean, man, I don't even. A great big pile of leaves. Everybody out there who's listening to this broadcast has to listen to A Great Big Pile of Leaves. They're a band from New York, indie rock. They sing a lot about pizza and ice cream, and it's the most delightful music you'll ever hear. And it's great.
I'll have to look that up because I have never heard of such a band.
Please do. You'll do yourself a favor. Man. All right, I need a hint. You got to give me a hint here. This is too long.
Your hint is, your hint is hills.
The hills have eyes.
No, they don't have eyes. They just have slants.
Yeah, they do. You know, it's funny, just one word. Just one word, and I did exactly what I had to do.
You got it.
That's ridiculous.
You are quite the puzzle-matician.
Not even, man. Not even.
Now this puzzle just got more puzzling.
What? Okay.
Can Naota solve the puzzle of the boxes? Tune in next week and find out.
We'll find out. This is legitimately frustrating, but tune in next time. Like, comment, and subscribe.